Morning. I have left the phone at the van locked away and we're out on a walk with the DJI Osmo only. I'm at a local spot today and I've brought everything in the van, like the battery, my laptop, and after we've been for a walk I'm gonna sit at the van and do like a pretend work day. I'm really trying to build confidence to go a bit more full-time into the van. I really want to make that transition, but I'm just not quite there yet in terms of confidence. So I thought, you know what, no better way to do that than do some pretend work days from the van in local spots, and just figure out like my setup, how I'm going to work, how well the hotspotting situation works, or if I do need to buy a Starlink little Wi-Fi dongle, which I probably will do. But for today we're just going to see how the battery works, charge a few things. I'm actually going to edit this video when I get back to the van and see how that goes, and yeah, just almost have like a pretend day in the life in the van as if I was living full time. So let's get on this beautiful little walk together. This is the battery that I've purchased for the van. It's the EcoFlow one. It's got a plug socket there, it's got the USB and the USB-C ports there, and then it also has the two plug sockets at the back too. I will put the information about what model it is, the price of it and everything on screen so you can see what it's about, because I literally have no clue. I just bought it and then all the information disappeared from my brain. So yeah, we're gonna plug my laptop in now and see how quickly it takes to fully charge up the laptop, and then I'm gonna get cracked on with some work. Be editing the video here on CapCut. I've decided to do it on my phone instead of my laptop, just because it's easier. So I have closed the laptop down because I've not actually been using that much, but I've been in the van now for about an hour and that has charged in about 40 minutes to about 69%. I then popped the DJI Osmo on charge while I was editing this video on my phone. I just decided to edit on my phone because it was quicker and easier. Because the DJI Osmo files, I download them directly from the app into my phone. So yeah, the laptop, I haven't really done much on that, but I popped the DJI on charge for a bit. That's now at like 80%. I'm now gonna make some lunch and my phone is currently on charge and it's saying it will take 54 minutes to get to 80%. So I'm just going to make some lunch, chill, let that charge up, then continue editing the video. Also guys, I am sat here in a fleece. I'm not crazy and I'm not mad, but it's not actually warm today. When you're out and you're directly in the sun and you're moving your body, it's lovely, it's glorious, it's a very nice day. But I'm parked up in a pretty shaded spot and I'm obviously sitting in the back of the van not really moving, so it felt chilly, so I had to reach for my fleece. and I actually feel delighted about that. And the reason I'm so delighted about that is because for me that means more time in the van with this little chunky monkey. Yes. She's really healthy for a bulldog, and as far as breathing goes, yes, she breathes pretty clear and pretty well. She's a pretty lean girl, but this man is tiny. It has no aircon at all, so that does mean we have been extremely limited of like doing anything pretty much over the last few weeks with all this crazy heat in the UK. So to be sat here in a fleece with those back doors open, that is like the perfect weather for me and for Miss Nina, and it just means we can go out on loads more van adventures. I'm just hoping the weather stays like this for the rest of the summer. That would be a dream for me and for Miss Nina. This is in fact a pretty sad lunch because I've run out of pesto, but I am eating a pesto and basil filled ravioli that normally I just pop a bit of pesto around and it's a really nice little lunch dish, but today we're eating it plain. So yeah, just ran out of pesto in the van, so I must remember to restock the pesto in here, and there's a few other bits that I need to stock up in that drawer, to be honest, so that's going to be a fun little food shop soon. Second walk at this little park up location. I've just walked past so many brambles. The berries aren't really ready yet to be like picked and foraged. There's the odd few that you saw me picking just then and eating, and they do taste delicious, but there's tons of berries that are just not quite ready yet, so I'm logging that as a spot to come back and forage all those berries when they're ready. I don't know if I mentioned it on here, but 2.5–3 months ago I was made redundant and haven't really had any work since then. I've managed now to pick up 3 days, Monday through Wednesday, which is freelance work, so it will be from home. But then the plan is to be out as much as I can Thursday through Sunday in the van, adventuring as much as possible, weather permitting, and just make the most of it and just kind of ease myself into potentially doing van life full time. Who knows? But yeah, I just have a desire at the moment to just be out as much as I can. So I'll be back next Sunday with a video, will I? No, it will probably be later on in the week because on Thursday I'm travelling down to Camp BC to do some content there, which is going to be exciting. So I will vlog as much of that as possible and pop up something later on in the week, maybe Tuesday, Wednesday. But I'm saying it here now to hold myself accountable, but I will see you at some point next week. Have a glorious week and thank you for watching.